All right, welcome to Unit 4. In this unit, we're going to be looking at different sort of factoring methods. And to understand the kind of factoring method approach that we are going to look at, or one of the approaches we're going to look at, it's important to just know what area model multiplication is. So most of you could do 24 times 48 and do this vertically. So what I would say is maybe a more traditional, method this way. Often the problem doing it this way is you memorize the approach, but you don't really understand what's going on. We carry ones and threes, and I ask students all the time, like, what does that mean? And it doesn't really help you. The other thing is this model is not going to help us distribute when we deal with binomials and trinomials and stuff. So we're not going to approach it with this method. We're just going to kind of work on a different skill, which is called the area model multiplication. So the idea is to break up 20 into 20 plus 4, and 48 is 40 plus 8. You can really break it up any way you want. You can break this up into 12 and 12 and this into 47 and 1. It doesn't really matter, but doing it this way generally makes the math a little easier. We have 20 and 4 for 24. We have 40 and 8 for 48. 4 times 2 is 8. This is 800. This is 160. This is 160, and this is 32. And then what you can do from here is just add up 8 plus 160 plus 160 and 32, and you will get your answer, 160, 160, and 32. And that gives you 2, 12, 13, 1,152. And part of the reason we are doing this method, if you just grab a calculator quick, one of the things you'll notice is that when you multiply 800 times 32, you get the exact same thing as when you multiply 160 times 160. And this is going to be important later on. So again, just a quick little practice with the area multiplication, the modeling. We'll understand this later, and this will come into play as well. So 32 times 50, 7 is 32, 57, 1500, 100, 210, and 14. So it's 1600, 1800, 1810, 1824. So this is 1824 when I add them all up. If we have this, we can just extend this to 300, 20, and 9, 10 and 8 for 18, 3,000, 200, 90 here, 2,400, 160, and 72. And then again, you can just add up all those squares on the inside, and you get your answer. So 3,000, 3,200, 5,600, 5,700, and so on. You could just add those up. So this is what we call area model multiplication. Good to know, good to have, good to practice on. Good luck.